Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel here on YouTube. Today I am going to dedicate this video to one of my good friends down in southern Georgia. You know who you are, brother. I really appreciate you. I want to give you a huge shout out for this beautiful set of equipment right here that you set me up with. I really appreciate it. And today what I'm going to do for you folks today is I'm going to give you this demonstration on the Sony NEX 5R. Alrighty folks, welcome back, and here we go. We're going to get started with the Sony NEX 5R. Well, first today what we have here is the Sony NEX 5R body. It starts out with a beautiful setup. It's a 10-year-old system. It's been around roughly about that many years there, and it's really good that it stayed around that many years due to the fact that it is held on to its own reputation of Sony. We also want to recommend the fact that to everybody that does want to decide to go with a camera that's this size here, this is a very nice compact camera. The secondary piece of equipment that goes to it would be the external flash. It's a separate item from the unit, which I am kind of nice to have and be able to take off, which is really a cool idea. And it's a very powerful flash. I do give it that much. Also, with the Sony NEX 5R here, it is an E-mount system. And it also has a aperture rating of a lot different than most of your standard DSLRs. It's a little more higher leveled. You have your different settings, so forth, of your ISO rating of 100 all the way, I believe, to over 6,000. If you can adjust it that far, that would be fantastic for low light conditions. Now, what I've got here is the setup with the Sony NEX 5R with a lens that has been around for a lot longer than this bad boy right here. It is going to be the Nifty 50 Minolta lens, believe it or not. It is actually still out there. You can still get your hands on one of these for fairly inexpensive prices. Anywhere, I would say, probably about $40 and above that to maybe about a little bit under $100 if you go in the right places. Just keep your eyes out for it. It's a very good lens all around. Very wide levels of being able to do different things with it. You can do all kinds of different portraits. You can do street photography. You can do just run-of-the-mill snapshots if you wish. This lens here does work very well for those type of applications. Now, with the Sony NEX 5R, what you'll want to do, of course, is receive an adaptation unit, which would be this guy right here. And you get your Sony E-mount adapter. And then once you get it lined up right here, you match your white dot to your red dot. Find this happy little click. And then you can take your Nifty 50 Minolta lens, which is also a E-mounted lens. But this one is a little bit different due to the fact that it's a mirror camera. Mirrorless camera, and it'll be able to obtain these type of lenses. Now, with a mirror type of camera, you got to be really careful due to the fact of always needing this adapter, due to the fact of this pin right here is going to be your shutter pin. It's going to really get it in the way sometimes if you decide to go with one of these lenses and not use the adapter. You won't get this thing to mount, I promise you. That's where this lens adapter will come in handy for this type of purpose. Now, what you'll do is you'll line yourselves up onto the adapter, red to red, get that satisfying click, like so, and you are good to go. Now, again, with the Sony NEX 5R, it's a mirrorless camera. It's got the CMOS sensor built inside. This guy here is a 16.1 megapixel. And it also has the capabilities of video recording, which is absolutely outstanding quality. You can record in 60 frames per minute or second, or 30 frames per second if you wish, to get that justification of different variable movie lengths and video feed. Now, this lens here, again, I want to give one more time a good shout out to my good buddy of mine down in Georgia. I really appreciate you, big bro. I consider you my brother, and I really appreciate everything you've done for me as far as the knowledge that you taught me in this camera world that we live in. And I want to give a big, huge shout out from Washington State to Georgia State. I appreciate you, brother. And again, folks, thank you for tuning in to my channel here on YouTube. Please like and or comment, and please subscribe. And if you have any further questions about the Sony NEX 5R, please drop a comment down in the comment section there, and I will respond back to you accordingly. I appreciate you guys stopping in today, and again, happy shooting out there for you folks. And if you feel free to use the mirrorless cameras, the Sony NEX 5R is definitely a way to go. The image quality is superb. The softness, the sharpness, and everything like that is absolutely on point, especially with a nifty 1.7 millimeter aperture lens. It is perfect for just the grab and go. Say if you're out hiking or something like that, and you just want to grab a nice clean shot, you got it right there, ready to go for you. Now, again, thank you for stopping by, everybody. Again, this is the Sony NEX 5R 16.1 megapixel AVCHD. Please like and comment, and please subscribe.